Alright guys, so these are the parts that I'm going to be dyeing. The lower chassis of the Rustler, the upper chassis piece. Oh, I need to take that sticker off. I'll do that shortly. Bulkhead, battery tie downs for this Rustler, and a Stampede that I have that's already black. Out in my garage now, and I have a kind of a bucket of really hot water here. I have my Traxxas pieces over here, the chassis and the lower chassis, the upper chassis, the bulkhead, the battery tie downs. Or the battery little bars for the tie down. I decided not to do the springs in the fiberglass piece after reading about it. So over here I have the black RIT dye, which I'm going to pour in here. And I need to go get a stirring stick. Which I guess this will work. This stuff is pretty potent. I can smell it pretty badly. Anyhow, I've tied fishing line to my pieces so that they're easy to fish out. Actually, right now it's about 9:38, and we'll let this go for, I don't know, I'm probably gonna let it go for a couple hours. They say, you know, I'll check it after 15 minutes, but I want it to be black. I mean, really, really black. So I'll drop the battery tie down bars in over here. I don't know if you can see that fishing line, but that's how I'm going to retrieve them and flip them and do all that good stuff. Yeah. So hopefully I won't drop my phone in there, because that, or my camera, that would not be good. Anyways, so we'll come back and check on. I'll turn the pieces around and do all that. I'm gonna go clean that pot while I wait. See you guys in a few. Okay, so it's getting darker. I don't know, it's been about 40 minutes now, I suppose. 35, 40 minutes, and as you can see, it's definitely getting darker. So I think I'm just gonna leave it in there, just keep pushing it, leaving it in there as long as I can. Like I said, I'd like it to be literally jet black. There's the bulkhead. It's getting darker, but it's still gray. Again, this is about 30 minutes. I put on some gloves because this stuff is freaking potent. My whole garage reeks, excuse me, reeks of this stuff. So, anywho, alright, I'll come back out again, another 30 minutes. We now are sitting at an hour and 30 minutes, I think it is. So let's see how things look. Yeah, those are the battery hold down this is the chassis itself. It's getting darker, but I still want it darker than that. And it looks like there's some spots or something on it. I don't know what that is. Cleaned it off pretty good, but I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's kind of weird. It's like a spot right there. But that's okay. That's actually covered up. So the important part looks dark. The bottom's got some of that same stuff, but I don't know. All in all, it's getting. So I don't know. I saw one guy that I may have said this already. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but he left it in there for like 8 hours. So you know what? I just may let it soak overnight. It's 11 o'clock or something right now. So we'll see. I'll let it sit some more and probably leave it overnight. Alright guys, so here it is, 5:40 in the morning. So my parts have now been sitting in the die for 8 hours. Started at 9:30 last night, and I'm gonna take everything out and wash it off, and we'll see how it looks and if it made a difference. So the pieces are now inside my kitchen sink. Took them out of the tray. I'm just gonna rinse them off, I guess. And I need a place to set them down and dry them. But right now, just rinsing. Okay, I'm back inside my little workroom, and I got myself a cup of coffee that I just made. I got my tools set up to put this thing back together. These are the pieces that I dyed. Lower chassis, upper chassis, bulkhead, battery hold down bars. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this whole thing turned out. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it about a 9. And I'll tell you why. The reason for that is that it's almost black, but it's a little bit purplish. You may not be able to see that. There's also stuff is still drying. You can see that's wet. There's also, I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a couple spots where it's like lighter. Right there's a really good spot. Maybe that's a good angle there. See this little spot right here. Of course, this is underneath the upper plate, so that doesn't really matter. The upper chassis plate. So it may be that after this stuff dries, I'll give it a 10. But man, I'm pretty happy with the way that came out, and I'll show you the finished product when it's all done.